Week 2, second video. This model is from the previous video. So clicking on that object, which is having a self via parameters and different objects with different via parameters. Now within the create panel, go to the standard and create a daylight. To create a daylight, click on the daylight on object types and click and drag, which will create a north south axis and this sun daylight. After creating that icon, the compass, go to the location and click on the get location. In that, choose Australia or any other location and choose the city and say OK. So it will orient that sun direction to that city. And click on render frame as environment is not on, render. Go to environment settings and keep NVIDIA mental ray and say OK. And under the render tab, go to the exposure control and then choose photographic exposure control. And also in the preset of exposure, choose physically based lighting and outdoor lighting, clear sky. And then now click on render and you will see the objects rendering based on the light we have placed. And then in the create panel, create a rectangle and go to the modifier tab and choose a surface modifier to create a surface to that rectangle. So now render that object again so that uh, to see the base of these objects. And now go to the motion tab and choose the time and set different timings. So keep changing the time of the day to see the different shadows appearing. And then select the compass and say copy and keep it a copy and then go to the parameters, then change the time of the day to a difference of 2 hours 4 hours from the previous one, 12, 15, and then keep it sunlight active and skylight inactive or keep both active. Then click on the first one and try changing the month to 11 November. Hide all the objects and click on the compass and go to the animation tab and click on wire parameters and parameter wire box. In that, choose first compass. In that, go to the objects compass 1 and the daylight. In that, choose transformation position of that object. Under compass 1, solar date, click on the icon. In the next tab, go to the same settings with under compass 2. Go to compass 2 and choose daylight 2. So choose solar date in the both linear float and say update. One will be linked to the other. And then choose latitudes and say connect, and as well longitudes, say connect. Control in one direction both the items and then connect. Then select both the compass and say isolate selection to isolate entire other objects. Then go to the modifier panel of the daylight 2 and choose the sun multiplier as 0.2. So the two sunlights are falling on the ground surface as the two compass daylights are placed. So multiple shadows are placed. And multiplier, try increasing the multiplier to 0.5 and see the difference.